Hello figure friends, today I'll be sharing a quick review on the new 332nd 501st Phase 1 2-pack. For my review, I'll be taking you through a few of the things I like and disliked about this pack. The first thing that kinda bummed me out with this set was the weapons. Just boring gray plastic. Should I expect this? Yes. Does that mean I have to like it? Nope. Ideally black with just a tiny bit of silver highlights would be perfect, but even just solid black would have been better. One thing I do love is the weathering on the figures. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this is the first time we've seen these style of paint scratches. They're much smaller than before. In past clones, I feel like it looked more like huge paint chipping, and ends up looking a little bit out of scale and more just like bad factory paint instead of weathering. But here the details seem a little bit smaller and more realistic. It's kinda cool. Next we gotta talk about this 2023 body. There's so much to love, like the new shoulder pads and the loose knee pads. The elbow pads are a lot better too. I feel like they get out of the way of the bicep articulation better than before, but it still feels like the forearms cut into them slightly. I'd be wary of leaving it articulated for too long and damaging the elbow pad wrap. The new chest overlay is great and gets us better butterfly joints and the new free-floating shoulder pads, but at the same time, now the chest overlay is prone to warping. On all four of my figures, the left side droops and the right side is higher. But overall, I would still take this 2023 body over the 2020 body. It's a welcomed improvement. The main thing that bums me out with this set though is the helmets. Okay, honestly, they're fine. Much better than when these same molds were used back in 2020 and they were really prone to terrible warping. But the Phase 2 helmet still looks too animated for my liking. I'd rather lose the unmasked faces and get a new Phase 2 helmet sculpt from Episode 3. Lastly, I have to mention the price. If you caught this when it first dropped, it went for $25. That was, of course, a pricing error, but Target did end up honoring it for my pre-orders, so that was pretty cool. But even if you missed that, the set retails for $45, so cheaper than two mainline figures. So those are a few of my thoughts on the new 2-pack. Does it get a recommendation? Yep, I would say pick this one up. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this one, consider subscribing. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. See you later!